PlayStation 3 has been around for 7 years, launching on November 11th, 2006. It's been a long generation, but according to Mark Cerny, Sony has spent most of it preparing for the next. With the PlayStation 4 just days away, let's look back at the journey Sony's system took this year, from its first unveiling to the last bits of information leading up to this month. Here's the PS4's road to next gen. Development for the PlayStation 4 began in 2008. In 2011, Jack Tretton told Forbes magazine that the PS3 was just hitting its stride, and we shouldn't expect another console for quite some time. Nevertheless, people predicted Sony would deliver the PS4 by the end of 2012, after developers started receiving dev kits that year, nicknamed Orbis. It wasn't until the evening of January 31st, 2013 that Sony finally invited the rest of us to see the future of video games. In New York City on February 20th, Sony officially announced the PlayStation 4, the DualShock 4 controller, and several games exclusive to the system like Knack, Killzone Shadowfall, Infamous Second Son, Deep Down, and Drive Club. Mark Cerny confirmed the PS4's x86 CPU, 8GB of unified memory, 8 CPU cores, and more.
We were able to create, in PlayStation 4, a platform by game creators for game creators.
He briefly demoed an updated user interface and a video compression system that lets players record their gameplay and upload it to PSN. We also found out we could spectate our friends' PSN activity and even assume direct control of their game. David Perry of Gaikai announced partnerships with Facebook and Ustream and claimed to be building the most powerful gaming network in the world. Media Molecule did some sculpting with Move controllers, Blizzard announced Diablo 3 on consoles, David Cage dazzled with the spinning head of the Dark Sorcerer, and we saw new clips of Watch Dogs, The Witness, and Destiny. Following the event, Sony listed 143 studios that are currently developing titles for the PlayStation 4. In the following months, some of these names were made official, like PlanetSide 2, DC Universe Online, and Call of Duty Ghosts. Quantic Dream, creator of Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, also mentioned they were on board. Square Enix had teased us on February 20th that more was coming from them at E3.
Please be excited for E3 this year.
With both consoles fighting for center stage at the 2013 Electronic Entertainment Expo, tons of announcements were made on June 10th. Sony revealed brand new IPs like The Order 1886 and Mad Max, and hosted the surprise confirmations of Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 15. Developers took the stage to give us updates on previously seen titles as well, like NBA 2K14, Elder Scrolls Online, and an epic but glitchy demo of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. They ended the event with the first gameplay demonstration of Bungie's FPS MMO Destiny, and took a decent amount of time to focus on the indie scene by letting 8 games that would see their debuts on the PlayStation 4 play out on their own screen at the same time.
From a few of the amazing independent creative teams, we're welcome to the family.
The real buzz that came from Sony's press event had little to do with any one game, but rather the company's stance on used games and other policies that seemed at odds with recent announcements made by Microsoft.
PlayStation 4 won't impose any new restrictions on the use of PS4 game use.
Jack Tretton confirmed the PS4 would not restrict used games, require the system to be connected to the internet, or dissuade consumers from trading games with friends.
Guess that's a good thing.
This is how you share your games on PS4.
Thanks.
One of the smaller stories surrounding the PS4, the Playroom, became bundled with the system on July 3rd. Playroom utilizes the tracking technology in the DualShock 4 to create an evolved augmented reality experience, as long as you've got the PlayStation 4 camera, sold separately. Sony's next big opportunity to show the PS4 to the world came at Gamescom in August. At the trade fair in Cologne, Germany, Sony announced the PS4 would launch on November 15th in North America. They demonstrated how Assassin's Creed 4 could be played across the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation Vita, debuted Rime and Resogun, revealed sought-after indie games like Hotline Miami 2 and Rogue Legacy will be coming to the PS4 and Vita first, finally welcomed Minecraft to the PlayStation Nation, and assured owners of PS3 games that they could purchase PS4 versions at a discount for a limited time. The PS4 beat out the Xbox One at Gamescom to win Best Hardware. By the end of August, over 1 million pre-orders have been placed for the PlayStation 4. At the Tokyo Game Show in September, Sony unveiled PlayStation Vita TV. While there are currently no plans to release it in the US, the Vita TV can stream games from the PS4 to a different television. At TGS, Andrew House stated Sony wants to sell 5 million PS4s in 2013, which would give them about 1.5 months. The last bits of choice PS4 news dropped at the end of October when Sony posted details about the PlayStation app. Available for Android and iOS devices, the app allows users to access PSN features, second screen features in certain PS4 games like the Playroom, spectate gameplay on a friend's PS4, and purchase games from the PlayStation Store so they can be ready when you get home. While Sony's next generation will arrive on schedule, a few of the games announced for the PS4 will not. Watch Dogs, which will also appear on the Xbox One, was pushed to 2014 on October 15th. 3 days later, Sony confirmed rumors that Drive Club, a PS4 exclusive, would not arrive in stores this year either. Sony cemented their entire launch lineup of 22 games on October 30th. The list includes returning PS3 or Vita titles like Sound Shapes and Flower, and new third-party favorites FIFA 14, Battlefield 4, LEGO Marvel Superheroes, Madden NFL 25, and Need for Speed Rivals. Sony also posted the ultimate FAQ on the official PlayStation blog, which covers almost all of the questions that still remain about Sony's fourth submission into the video game console war.
PlayStation 4 will be available at $399.
This brings us to the middle of November and the launch of the PlayStation 4. Sony's schedule has been very strategic. They were the first to officially announce their intentions to move into the next generation, but the last to announce their price. They've listened to their fans when it came to security policies and listened to developers when it came to picking the parts that make the system run. But will they all turn out to make the PlayStation 4 launch successful? Sony's road to this new generation continues.